Hello guys, welcome back to Ravers Mead. So today's video is a bit of a mystery video. So I've got Blue here with me and oh, was that a good shake? I did touch upon in my last video that he has had some issues with some scabbing on his face. You can see some of the purple spray where I've been trying to attack some of it. Now I am genuinely stumped as to what is going on with him right here. So let me show you what we're dealing with. So, and you're going to keep your head still long enough so you can see. I don't know if my camera is going to focus very well. We've got all of this around here. Now it started, keep your head still darling, it started down here. So it was this bit here and it was like a small circular area. I know, I'm not going to touch it. Well, I will in a minute because I've got to wash it, but I'm not going to poke you now. But since, it's obviously spread up and around his eye, as you can see, and it's progressed, and now we have all of this like flaky, dandruffy, scabby stuff going on all around his face. There's a tiny bit on this side as well, on his lip. I've just noticed he's got a donk up there, but that's probably where he's just been scratching and got carried away. That's, you know, Blue sometimes gets those up there, so I'm not worried about that. But all of this, I'm quite baffled by, to be honest. It's not sweet itch scabs. I know what his sweet itch scabs look like, plus it's not really, well, we have still got midges out, but it's not sweet itch scabs. I know what his sweet itch scabs look like. Oh. Hi! One of our neighbours going up the road on his lovely little cob. They don't generally care when they see a normal horse going up the road, but as soon as they see something coloured like them, they're like, oh, friend! But yeah, so, it's not sweet itch scabs, I know that. He does get rain scald scabs sometimes, but it's not that. I know what that looks like. I genuinely don't know what it is. Like, if it was something in the food that was irritating him, like sometimes you can get like irritants in hay, like you might get some fungal spores or something like that, or something that's a bit prickly and irritating. However, if that was the case, I would expect at least one of the other horses to be showing signs like he is, and that's not the case. I mean, I'm edging towards it's something that he's sticking his nose on, because it's not anywhere else on his body. So I think it is a contact irritant that started this. Like, whether or not something else has followed in there once the skin's been irritated, I don't know, but I'm erring towards it being a contact irritant. Now, I did wonder if possibly it could have started as creosote burn, because we do put creosote on our timber here. Now, I absolutely hate the stuff, but it's kind of a... like, it's one of those evil necessities. Like, all of our horses are habitual wood chewers, and we are in a very damp area where timber rots like you would not believe. So, unfortunately, creosote is one of the best wood preservatives I've found. If anybody knows of anything that's not toxic and disgusting that does as good a job, please let me know. Like, we've tried all sorts of different things in the past, and like, creosote is honestly, without doubt, the best that we found. And like I said, it also stops them from eating it, and it also keeps the woodworm out. Like, we've had problems with woodworm here in the past, so that keeps on top of that too. You're all right, sweet boy. So I was wondering if it started off as creoburn, and possibly some fungal spores have gotten into what started off as the small circular open sore, and I wonder if it's progressed from there. But I genuinely do not know. Can you move back over, please? Come on. I don't want to be between your bottom and the fence, thank you, darling. Not that I don't trust you, but, you know. See, I just noticed, actually, when I just turned the camera on a minute ago, I was rubbing him up here, and I noticed he has got a bit of scabbing up here as well. Now, these are areas that he does tend... Oh, they're having a bromance. Are you having a bromance, boys? Eh? Now, so this area up here, and this area is along his face, he does tend to scratch a lot, which is what made me wonder if it was the creosote irritating him. But I've been using this stuff like all year, and is it? I don't know. I mean, he's only been in there for a week or two now, like in his shelter over there, and he has been rubbing like crazy on that new wall that's put up that has had creosote put on it. And I suppose when they're out in the fields, because we have the electric tape on all the fences, they can't really get at it to rub on it. So maybe it is creosote burn that's gone a bit manky. I don't know. I mean, he is very sensitive skinned. It wouldn't surprise me if, you know, something like that just opened the way for something else to get in there. But I mean, look at it. It is really, really minging. Like, that's bad. Like, honestly, if anybody out there has any ideas what this might be, please put it in the comments down below, because I am genuinely stumped. Like, has anybody ever had that on a horse before? Like, ever? I mean, I have dealt with all sorts of skin problems with this horse, and I have never ever seen that on his face or any other horse's face before. So anyone has any insights, ideas, or even suggestions for how to go about dealing with this, I would be very, very grateful. Please put that in the comments down there. If anybody else has had something similar happen, again, let me know. Like, what did you do about it? Did you ever find out what it was? But yeah, I'm treating this myself at the moment. I'm not overly concerned at this point. Now, I did get to the point earlier on this week where I was thinking I might actually have to call the vet and get some advice here. I tried Sudocrem on it at first when it was just the small circular area down here, and that seemed to get angry and it doubled overnight, like the size of the scab doubled overnight. So then I put Canesten cream on it the next night, because that is like, it's an antifungal cream and it's super sensitive. So I tried that on it and came down the next day and it had spread even further. So then I put purple spray on it, which is what you can see the remains of here. And that did the patches where I got it on well, because obviously trying to spray something on his face, he was like, what the hell? The places where I actually got it on the bits I wanted to get it on, it does seem to have made a big difference. So I'm gonna do that again, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to wash it off first. So I've got a very mild Hibby Scrub solution with some tea tree oil and some aloe vera oil in it, which I'm going to wash his face off with first. And then I'm going to put the purple spray on a cloth and try and dab it on his face to make sure I get it everywhere I want it, because let's face it, like, it's all up around his eye here. There's no way in hell I can spray purple spray in that area without it going in his eye. Like, it's just not possible. So I am going to put it on a cloth and dab it on, and then hopefully it will continue to recede and it will go away and never come back. But like, genuinely, I am stumped. Are you getting itchy because I took your rug off? My goodness, you've got flies on you. It's almost November and we've got flies, people. This is insane. The weather has gone nuts. But I just, like, what the heck is this? Blue, what is this weird entity on your face, darling? What is it? Like, look at it. I genuinely don't know if the camera's going to pick up just how, like, complex this mess of stuff is. Like, it's like a little city complex going on down there, and like made out of dermatitis skin flakes and scabs and stuff. You poor boy, aren't you? Alright, yeah, let's I'm gonna get him Hibby scrubbed up, and I might put his rug back on before I do that. Actually, I only took it off because I wanted to double check that there wasn't any of this on the rest of his body, and I'm happy to say that there isn't. It is just limited to his face, but what's on his face is spreading, it would seem. Now, I didn't put anything on it yesterday, and that's when it's done the spreading. So the day before, when I put the purple spray on, it had like stopped and started to heal over, but then obviously where I've skipped today, it started to spread again. So I think I'm going to have to be quite aggressive with treating this, and keep doing. I might do it twice a day actually. I think I'm going to Hibby scrub it today, get it all cleaned up, put the purple spray on it, and then I might purple spray it again this evening, and then do it twice a day for a couple of days, just to really give that stuff a kick at the butt. And fingers crossed it goes away and we don't need to get the vet out. Okay, let me put your rug back on, and then we're going to do your face, okay? Right. I'm going to find somewhere safe to put you guys down, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Well, he made that way more difficult than it had to be. I think half of it went in his mouth where he kept jabbering. So, oh yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what I mean when I say jabbering, so Blue, when he gets opinionated, frustrated, wound up, anything like that, he does what I call his Jabba the Hutt impression. I actually have a video of him doing it for like 4 minutes straight, like where he just kind of swings his head around and waggles his tongue like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. It's hilarious. I would try and remember to link that video somehow if I remember when I'm editing it, because it is so funny if you haven't seen it. But yeah, where he kept jabbering then, like half of that disinfectant water has gone in his mouth, and I think that's why he then jabbered even more, because it tasted disgusting. But, I mean, that's his fault. He should have kept his mouth shut, right? You're special! Look at him. Oh, wrong way. Look at him now, though. He's all like, what's next? Yeah, time to get the purple spray on there, and then I'm going to chuck him back in his stable. To you. Look at your face. There you go. Yeah, I have purple finger. That is the price you pay for playing with purple spray. Okay, so that's amusing. Oh, Blue, you are literally like ultraviolet. Good boy. I know I'm laughing at you, but hopefully this will kick that scabby stuff's butt, and then you won't be itchy anymore, yeah? Hopefully. Because otherwise we might have to actually call the vet. Yeah, I don't want you to wipe that on me, thank you. I've got enough on me already. Okay, can we just take a moment to appreciate how hilarious he looks now? You look like one of those poor riding school ponies that does the kiddies' day out when they all bring finger paints and paint the pony. That's what you look like. Oh, you're so cute, aren't you? You're so good, actually. Yeah. Apart from a bit of jabbering, you were really good, weren't you? And let's face it, not many horses would let you spray stuff on their faces, so don't nip. You've eaten all the sweets, so he is actually really good, all joking aside. Yeah, and now that I've gotten my giggles out of me, hopefully that will start to get rid of, start to get rid of that horrible scabby stuff. I genuinely don't know what it is. I mean, as long as it goes away, it's not going to be the end of the world if I never know what it is, but I would like to know what it is just in case it ever comes back. And for the sake of my own curiosity, because it, like I say, it's okay if I don't know what it is as long as it goes away, but it will bug the heck out of me if I don't know what it is. So, yeah, there we go. Hey, what's your backside? Hey. Blue, over. Go on. Get over. You tank. That was naughty. Tank boy. Yeah, I'm going to get him back in his stable. thank you for joining me today for this random video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found spraying my pony purple as entertaining as I did. I mean, it was for medicinal reasons, but it's still pretty funny, right? And yeah, I'll see you in our next video. Bye! Oh, Bluey! What have I done to you? What have I done to you, darling?